Morning. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this invitation to address the 2023 Africa Energy Week. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to be here. And thank you organizers and the Africa Energy Chamber for creating this forum focusing on actions that will propel Africa into a sustainable energy future. And just before I begin, just a little bit of background on myself. For those of you who have not yet had the pleasure to meet, I serve as our Director for Exploration in the South Atlantic. So that's Africa here and across in South America. I've been with ExxonMobil now for nearly 20 years. I currently work in Houston, having started my career in Scotland, but having worked recently on projects in Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, Angola, Namibia, and Mozambique. ExxonMobil is committed to providing the energy that the world needs and doing so in a responsible manner. We have over 100 years of partnership with you on this continent fulfilling this objective. And we look forward to continuing this partnership with oil and gas production, development and production, providing energy and prosperity to your countries, this wonderful continent, and the world. Stepping back for a moment, we recognize, like so many others, that energy is at the core of every key measure of human development, and that further expansion of economic prosperity will depend upon increased access to abundant, reliable, and affordable energy. Energy is needed for transportation, to run our businesses, link our communities, for electricity to light, cool, and heat our homes, for power, for medical, educational, and industrial facilities. And when we look ahead, we recognize that by 2050, according to projections, there will be 2 billion more people on this planet, 1.3 billion more in Africa, and the world will need 15% more energy than it does today. Providing the energy for this development and growth in prosperity is an inspirational mission, and it's one of which we should be proud. And of course, it comes with challenges, and most notably how to manage and lower greenhouse gas emissions. And whilst we expect growth of alternative energy forms, particularly wind and solar, fossil fuels remain the most effective way to produce the massive amounts of energy needed to create and support the manufacturing, commercial transportation, and industrial sectors that drive modern economies. And gas is a critical part of the overall solution to move to a lower carbon future. It is affordable, accessible, and reliable, and offers a more certain short to medium-term pathway for industrialization. So when we combine this all together, we project that oil and natural gas will continue to account for over half of the energy mix in 2050. And when we combine this with progress in affordable decarbonization options, such as carbon capture and storage, hydrogen and biofuels, we believe it will be possible to solve what we call the "and" equation, having both the development of economies and the lowering of greenhouse gas emissions. And Africa has a big role to play here. You have an advantaged position to solve the energy needs going forward. You have, and will have, the people that are not only driving demand, but also driving innovation for economic growth. And you have the collaborative spirit, as we see today, to reach across borders and create solutions to energy demands. We, as ExxonMobil, are positioned to partner with you on this energy journey. And we have partnered with you on this for over 100 years, including in the more recent past. We are proud of our industry-leading deep water developments in Angola, Equatorial Guinea, and Nigeria. Our environmental performance, where we've reduced gas flaring by up to 50% in our operations. Our social impact through direct employment and education, health, biodiversity, and women empowerment initiatives. And most recently, our plans to develop reliable, affordable energy through Rovuma LNG in Mozambique. But we can't stop at our current developments and production. We all know oil and gas fields deplete, and more discoveries are needed to fulfill the future demand. But I'm an explorer, and I believe there is great opportunity here. For one thing, over the past decade, about 40% of total gas discoveries have been made here in Africa. And then we have the emerging and exciting hydrocarbon province in Namibia, where others have made significant discoveries recently. And technology continues to advance, with better images of the subsurface and improved drilling capabilities, expanding our frontier ever further. So it seems like there's oil and gas to be discovered in Africa, but also progress is being made across the continent in putting in the conditions to attract investment. Namely, there have been great strides in establishing attractive fiscals and suitable investor protections and stable regulatory frameworks such that exploration is incentivized because developments can be brought on forward at scale and with pace. So I am optimistic. Across the continent, we see cooperation, receptiveness, and opportunity. Oil and gas are needed for decades to come to provide affordable and reliable energy that is critical for economic prosperity and human development. Africa is positioned to build upon its experience in oil and gas production, contributing solutions to this global challenge. We are excited to partner with you to meet the energy needs of Africa and the rest of the world, now and in the future. Again, it is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you this week, and we look forward to the many conversations around the unique priorities for your governments and the terms needed to support advantaged hydrocarbon projects. Thank you.